Hi Gen Chem 1, hi Professor Lynn. My name is Connor Goodson, and today I've decided to choose to introduce an element. I've actually chosen to introduce the isotope of hydrogen. This is the element at its third highest level, called tritium. Tritium was discovered by Ernest Rutherford in 1934, and for the most part is actually man-made. Where it does occur in nature is through the sun's cosmic rays in the Earth's atmosphere. Now, it's man-made, so it has a lot of uses. One of those uses being firearms, especially here in the United States. Very important for military personnel, police officers, stuff like that. It helps them aim down sights and protect us all. Gives them an accurate shot. And it is actually, if you can see right here by the diagram, usually 2 dots right there on the end of the iron sights, and then the third one is down here, and basically just precision shot. Where else it occurs is in nuclear weapons and nuclear fusion. It does not make up the entire nuclear weapon, however, though it does contribute to its detonation. And it is also going to be used for nuclear fusion as well, and that's going to be used to power cities of the future. Now, why I chose tritium is actually due to my love of watches, and specifically dive watches. Tritium's huge use is in the watch industry, and that is specifically for dive watches. Tritium replaced radium, which was used on watches in the 1920s, and that's due to its low toxicity compared to radium. If you were to spill radium on your skin, most likely you could be exposed to pathogens that could hurt your blood, cause cancer, things like that. For the use of tritium, if you were to spill that on yourself, it won't harm you, and that's why the watch industry has chosen to use that. Now, on dive watches, it's highly used because its ability to make the watch luminescent along with the luminescent paint. Now, if I just give it a little activation here, and hopefully we can see it on the camera. So basically why it's important for dive watches is when divers get to a certain depth, there's no longer any sunlight and they can't read their oxygen gauge on their tanks. So what they'll do on their dive watches is they'll set it to a certain time, and that time will elapse and they can tell how much oxygen they have in their tank. So that's why it's very important. It also occurs in pilots' watches. This is more for nighttime use, and this is to help aid the pilot in direction and to tell the time. Now, this is not so much for our current time. This is more back in like World War II and stuff like that, when cities would go dark and cloudy, stuff like that. So that's what that is used for. And actually, that's why I chose tritium today, is because it is my favorite element due to its universal and utility in the watchmaking world. And I use it every day. So thank you very much, guys.